Welcome to Summoner's Rift. This is the iconic battlefield where millions of players from around the world come to test their skills and strategies. Whether you're a seasoned veteran or a newcomer, Summoner's Rift offers endless excitement and challenges. League of Legends is a popular game that has taken the world by storm. With its competitive nature and strategic depth, it has become a staple in the esports community. Players from all walks of life come together to compete, learn, and grow. It is a MOBA, or multiplayer online battle arena, where two teams face off in intense battles. Each player controls a unique champion with distinct abilities, strengths, and weaknesses. The variety of champions and play styles ensures that no two games are ever the same. Two teams of 5 players compete against each other, each striving to outplay and outmaneuver their opponents. Teamwork and communication are key, as players must coordinate their efforts to achieve victory. The ultimate goal is to destroy the enemy base, known as the Nexus. This requires careful planning, strategic thinking, and precise execution. Every decision matters, from the champions you pick to the items you buy and the objectives you prioritize. The game is set on a map called Summoner's Rift, a beautifully designed arena with 3 main lanes and a jungle area. Each lane has its own unique challenges and opportunities, and the jungle is filled with neutral monsters that can provide valuable buffs and resources. It is filled with jungles, monsters, and pathways that offer strategic advantages. Controlling these areas can give your team the upper hand, allowing you to secure objectives and gain map control. Players fight for control of the map, engaging in skirmishes and team fights to gain dominance. Objectives such as Dragon, Baron Nashor, and turrets are crucial for securing victory. Each objective provides significant benefits that can turn the tide of the game. League of Legends is a complex game that requires a deep understanding of strategy, mechanics, and teamwork. It's not just about individual skill, it's about how well you can work with your team to achieve common goals. It takes time and practice to master, but the journey is incredibly rewarding. As you improve, you'll find yourself making smarter decisions, executing better plays, and climbing the ranks. But don't worry, this guide will help you get started. We'll cover everything you need to know, from the basics of gameplay to advanced strategies. So gear up, Summoner, and get ready to dive into the world of League of Legends. Your mission: destroy the Nexus. Each team has a base. Inside the base is the Nexus. Your main goal is to destroy the enemy Nexus. To get to the Nexus, you need to break through defenses. These defenses include towers and inhibitors. Towers are strong structures that attack enemies. Inhibitors are buildings that spawn minions. Minions are weak units that march down lanes. They help you push towards the enemy base. Finding your place lanes and roles. In the world of Summoner's Rift, understanding the different lanes and roles is crucial for success. Each lane has its own unique characteristics and requires specific types of champions to excel. Let's dive deeper into the intricacies of each lane and the roles that define them. Summoner's Rift has 3 main lanes: top, middle, and bottom. These lanes are the primary paths where minions march and champions clash. Each lane has its own strategic importance and requires different approaches to master. Each lane usually has specific roles for champions. These roles are designed to maximize the strength of the champions and to ensure a balanced team composition. Understanding these roles is key to playing effectively and supporting your team. Top lane. This lane often features tanky champions. These champions are known for their durability and ability to withstand a lot of damage. They are the front line of the team, absorbing hits and protecting their more fragile teammates. They are good at soaking up damage. Tanky champions like Malphite or Sion can take a beating and still keep going, making them essential for initiating fights and holding the line during team battles if it's middle lane. Mages or assassins usually go mid. Mages have strong abilities. The mid lane is often the battleground for some of the most powerful and versatile champions in the game. Mages, with their potent spells, can deal massive damage from a distance, controlling the flow of the battle with their crowd control abilities. Assassins are good at killing single targets quickly. They excel at sneaking up on unsuspecting enemies and delivering devastating bursts of damage, often eliminating key targets before they can react. Bottom lane. This lane usually has a marksman and a support. The bottom lane is unique in that it typically features 2 champions working in tandem: the marksman or ADC, attack damage carry, is responsible for dealing sustained damage over time, while the support provides protection and utility. Marksmen deal a lot of damage. They are the primary source of consistent damage in the late game, making them crucial for taking down objectives and enemies alike. Supports help keep their teammates alive. They provide healing, shields, and crowd control, ensuring that the marksman can stay in the fight and deal damage without being taken down. The jungle is the area between the lanes. It is filled with neutral monsters that provide gold and experience when defeated. The jungler's role is to clear these camps and assist their teammates by ganking lanes. Junglers kill monsters in the jungle to gain gold and experience. They roam the map, looking for opportunities to ambush enemy champions and turn the tide of battle in their team's favor. They help their teammates in other lanes. By ganking or surprising enemy champions in their lanes, junglers can create advantages for their team, securing kills and objectives. Their presence is often the deciding factor in the outcome of a game. Choosing your champion beginner-friendly picks. There are over 150 champions in League of Legends. This can be overwhelming for new players, but don't worry, we're here to help you get started on the right foot. Each champion has unique abilities and playstyles. Some are designed to deal massive damage, while others are built to withstand attacks and protect their teammates. There are also champions who excel at controlling the battlefield with crowd control abilities, and those who can heal and support their allies. As a beginner, it is best to start with champions that are easy to learn. These champions typically have straightforward abilities and play styles that are forgiving if you make mistakes. This allows you to focus on learning the basics of the game without getting overwhelmed by complex mechanics. Some good beginner-friendly champions include Garen, Lux, and Ashe. These champions are not only easy to pick up, but also effective in various situations, making them great choices for new players. Garen, top. A strong and durable warrior. Garen is known for his resilience and ability to take a lot of damage while still dishing out significant damage to his enemies. His abilities are simple and revolve around dealing damage and staying alive in fights. He is simple to play and very forgiving. Garen's passive ability allows him to regenerate health when he's out of combat, making it easier to stay in the fight longer. His ultimate ability, Demacian Justice, deals a finishing blow to low-health enemies, making him a formidable opponent in the top lane. Lux mid. A powerful mage with long-range abilities. Lux excels at dealing damage from a distance and controlling the battlefield with her light-based spells. Her abilities can snare, slow, and deal massive damage to enemies, making her a versatile and powerful champion. She can deal a lot of damage from afar. Lux's ultimate ability, Final Spark, is a long-range laser that can hit multiple enemies, making it a game-changer in team fights. Her other abilities, like Light Binding and Lucent Singularity, allow her to control the battlefield and keep enemies at bay. Ashe, bot, a marksman with a global ultimate ability. Ashe is a ranged champion who excels at dealing consistent damage from a distance. Her abilities allow her to slow and stun enemies, making her a valuable asset in team fights and skirmishes. Her arrows can slow enemies and her ultimate can stun. Ashe's ultimate ability, Enchanted Crystal Arrow, is a global skill shot that can stun an enemy from across the map. This makes her incredibly useful for initiating fights or catching out of position enemies. Her other abilities, like Volley and Hawk Shot, provide vision and additional crowd control. Try out different champions to find one you enjoy playing. Experimenting with different roles and champions will help you understand the game better and find your preferred play style. Don't be afraid to make mistakes and learn from them. The more you play, the better you'll get. Good luck on the Rift. Section 5. Teamwork makes the dream work. Communication is key. League of Legends is a team game. Communication is crucial for success. Use the in-game chat to communicate with your team. Let your team know if an enemy is missing from your lane when you need help, and when you are planning to attack an objective. Good communication can make a big difference in the outcome of a match. Section 6. Beyond the lane, objectives win games. Besides destroying the Nexus, there are other objectives on the map. These objectives give your team advantages. Dragons. These powerful monsters grant buffs to your team when killed. Rift Herald. This creature can help you push down lanes. Baron Nashor, the strongest monster on the map. Killing Baron gives your team a huge advantage. Securing these objectives can help you win the game. Section 7. Avoiding common pitfalls. Learn from mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes when they are learning League of Legends. Here are some common beginner mistakes to avoid. Chasing kills too far. Don't chase enemies deep into their territory. You might get ambushed. Ignoring objectives. Don't just focus on getting kills. Help your team secure objectives. Not warding wards are items that give you vision of the map. Place wards to avoid getting ambushed. Learning from your mistakes will make you a better player. Section 8. The journey begins. A word of encouragement. Learning League of Legends takes time and patience. Don't get discouraged if you don't win every game. Focus on improving your skills and learning from your mistakes. Remember to have fun. League of Legends is a game after all. Section 9. Now go forth and conquer. You now have a basic understanding of League of Legends. It's time to put your knowledge to the test. Jump into a game and start practicing. Good luck, Summoner!